legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruise a bill. Ain't nothing to the heel.
He on the mic. I'm gonna see what he talking. He talking. I got it screaming though.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
God dog it clock.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, damn.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Slow.
First down. Now Jones.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward.
I ain't got the chance,
get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Here's Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Good move.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
Good move.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I thought that was too. That's why I was shocked. I was sitting there
lead.
what the crap?
Falcons 7, Eagles 7.
He took off with Jones.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to
I said he probably ain't paying attention.
Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll buy some time.
Look at that.
Trying for Rager, but it's intercepted.
Man.
Picked off at the 39.
My God.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
That man wide
Young
open.
Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their...
And this
always
is
be like this.
Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
I've been doing it with everybody coming back.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Let's go.
Here's Coleman now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Kind of stupid.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, we dominate today.
It was an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's back.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. I love watching catch and Goodwin play. And of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. It's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
Yeah, man, I said I gotta get back
The
in there.
Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Yes, sir. That's one. That's
Enough to
one.
throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Come on.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, my God.
Eckler,
you ain't following.
He's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Eagles 7.
On 1st and 10. Jones,
oh, my God.
Field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right.
To throw again, Jones. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun.
I'm going to say,
And
please.
this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Ball carrier.
Up from his
linebacker
spot, Deion Jones making the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts. Come on,
Second
Hurts.
down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Let's go, man. I don't know how I caught that one. I think.
Reaches the 8-yard line.
Oh, man.
A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
Let's
Find
go.
the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Dang. I ain't looking up. We're going to get number 10. It looks better
From
than
the 2 now,
how we
second
started.
and goal. They'll try to run with
I had to hurry up.
Sanders.
I had to hurry up and audible.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask for
Oh my God.
That one was nearly picked.
Oh my God, I stayed there and played. Oh my God, I stayed there. Yeah, I did it on purpose. I was trying to act like I was, you know, I missed it. Dang good. Yeah, they took my game then. Dang, they took that. That probably been a pick for real.
TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I baited. Man,
I
do that a lot. I messed up then because I ain't get in position. I knew you were going to catch that middle. I just
point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down, here's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's do this!
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll run on first down.
Let's go.
Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go downfield, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my
eye. That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Jones now on 3rd down.
Get there.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Incomplete.
Oh, my God.
But it's now 4th down.
Another one, bro.
Coup now for the Falcons. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Yes.
With just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call
I'm
the
try,
time.
shoot. We can't do nothing else. Almost.
He left it just short. No good.
Dang.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando.
Oh, if I would have hit that one.
At our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us?
I'm glad to know where I can be at, though.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated him
back down
nicely,
again.
though, right?
Gonna help me out.
I did. Good. I always did, because those guys,
I had to wait.
they won us a whole lot of games.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, you allow him up.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God. They should have called bump or something.
Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage
bumping in the
downfield.
whole
Go up
time.
and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Pretty good.
Yeah, he got
two-play
you,
sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two.
He got
because you are trying to
Tank and
defend on
Duke.
3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Yes, sir.
Flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get it done.
They'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Jones. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds.
Man.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Man, ain't no way they let Jones get away.
And he's able to take it across
Come
midfield
on.
before going out of bounds.
Y'all get the
8 yards
line.
that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Going on the ground with Eckler.
Eckler can't even get yards. Y'all let
Cox there for the
Jones
tackle.
get it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his
I gotta
first
make
read,
him
and by
run.
the time he tried to look elsewhere
That
and find an
doggone
open
Dan
target,
Jones
the
coming out
coverage was
that
too
pocket
good.
if I give you too
That one
much
falls
time.
incomplete.
Jones to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God, I played you.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to
oh, my God, I played you.
12 yards there as they keep
That's
this
slow
drive
reaction,
It's another
bro.
first down.
That's slow reaction. I had it, too. That was the pick I wanted.
They go back to the ground now. With
and they gave you a good block.
He'll get the first down inside the 20. Touchdown,
I'm joking, bro.
Austin Eckler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye.
I said he's going to be concentrating on. He's going to be concentrating on one route.
A big one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, come on.
They'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Hey.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I done missed some
Back
opportunities.
at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders.
Oh,
and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? I did.
Hi, 28-31. Let's get it, y'all.
That stovepipe is going right out there for him. And nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Yes, sir. Good D.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Jones on third down.
Oh, so we can run out of bounds.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good defense, boys.
When you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So a good
we gotta get in
12-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he's got room.
He came down. Oh, he came down. Go, Sanders.
Daylight ahead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh.
Miles Sanders.
Oh, you move that safety. I said, ooh, that's the only thing going to help me if I can get past.
The Eagles are back out in front.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
4 fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns in here, and now they've taken
the
second one, putting them in front.
You
know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now they'll have the opportunity to respond. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hi.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Jones now on first down. Flush to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen.
They're just going to run it, ain't it?
Game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge
I got to check his acceleration.
That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Third down. Jones eluding the pressure right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, y'all.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Falcons send out their punter. Standing right
Yeah,
on
you
his
would have been
own
across the 50.
5-yard
You
line.
probably would have tried that.
This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
I waited on the chain.
Is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll go again with Sanders. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure up in their own offense.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Coleman.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
On first down, Hurts being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will get
I thought you, what really messed me up, I thought you sacked me already. I was like, man, I wasn't even thinking about throwing the ball no more. I was messed up. I said, oh, he done shot that gap and got me. That was a good, that was a good mistake, cause boy, you threw me off. I was through. I ain't know which way. I promise I ain't know where you were going.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them
right here.
within a possession.
Where
so they
we
can't
at,
just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Another run here with Sanders.
Thought I was gonna
and
get
he will
this
be
block,
close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a
no problem
now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Look at that.
The lane opens here.
Look
He's past the 30.
at this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense
Right.
on the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Damn, the moments I like.
Because
Because my boy, I ain't getting in position. So that's my fault. I did
Just
not.
something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Second and 2.
He'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Good
His
stuff.
throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Shoot, yeah.
The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Yeah, Madden
Pickup of 38. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call,
I'd rather
big
play
guns
this
on
right
that
here.
one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Okay.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Good play, because, boy, I was on him. I was on the other guy. That was a good play. I got on him.
In the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Here we go.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown,
Here we go.
one. That extra point is not
30.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
If I get across that
So here comes
doggone
the kickoff now, all
50
even
yard
here
line,
in this
I'll be
fourth
straight.
quarter.
No.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle.
Oh, I'm playing with you. I'm sitting here playing.
And either spike
I gotta
it and
quit
stop
playing.
the clock,
I gotta quit
or
playing.
continue to move it
I can't
downfield in order to try and get
Yeah.
range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
It really been kind of balanced though. Out of bounds. Good
And
stuff.
that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So he was unable to complete it there and just not the
Oh,
game
let's
you
see
would
what we
expect
can do.
from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by
There it is. Ah, he got
This
it.
is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the
I know
return
it.
across
I know it.
midfield and to the 46-yard line.
That was my
That is
fault.
now
I saw him.
seven
I saw him
interceptions
and hit the
between last
button,
week and
hit the
this
wrong
week.
one
Three in
because I
this game,
switched the
4
route.
a week ago.
And
That
I
was my
saw
fault.
the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
He'll wind up getting right about
Dang it,
4
dang
there
it.
on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now
There we go.
and he is going to be
There
stopped
we go.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Ah,
And he'll go out of
God.
bounds after taking it a little further.
He
down inside
barely
the 40.
made it.
Young Wei Koo.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
On the kicker.
I got
And
eyes.
he'll get a
Dude.
timeout here. They're able to stop it
Dang.
with 1 second to go in this game. Young Wei Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This a long one from 54.
Come on, y'all. Oh, he made it. Good kick.
It looks good, and it is good.
Good game.
From 54 yards away, he bangs it through. And the Falcons are going to win the
I threw that
game.
mug away, too.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but
Hit
really
the
this thing was
wrong
already
freaking
decided. The late points get scored, and then